Hello again, week 10, Friday. You must all know my name by now, no matter where you studied before, Newland, Albany, or Queen Street. You know me, right? I'm teacher Sehun. We're here in another video together to talk about what we are going to do for the upcoming days. You have done a great job. It was a busy week with assessments and the materials. It was busy for you and it was busy for us teachers as well. But well done. You have nailed it. Now I'm going to share my screen to go over the presentation. Okay, so this is week 10, online teaching, and it's Friday. Yay! You have done so far a great job completing Event 1 writing in week 9, Event 2 listening this week, and also Event 1 speaking the interview. Some of you have already started in week 4 when we were still in the school, but rest of you, including my students, have done it this week. So well done. You have done a great job. Good work. But assessments, they're not over yet. Unfortunately, we have more to come. So you already have some information about Event 2 speaking presentations on human migration. You should have this information from my video on Monday and also from your teachers in your Google Meets. Okay, this is due weeks 12 and 13. So you still have time. So next week, just choose your topic, prepare, maybe practice, and then your teachers will schedule it for weeks 12 and 13. And next week, we will have a reading assessment. Well, so far you've done the most difficult ones. The listening, the writing. So the reading will be quite easy for you. Don't stress too much, okay? And your teachers will tell you when each class will have the reading assessment. But in the meantime, you are going to study so that you can achieve. So this week, with this video, I have posted some reading articles on migration, some vocabulary related to migration, some discussion questions, and again, some pros and cons about migration. Those would have been used in class where you would have interacted with your classmates and your teachers. But right now, for this weekend, it'll be self-study. But next week, you can explore those materials with your teachers in Google Live meetings. Okay, so again, we're staying safe and we're staying home. I will go to my Drive right now to show the documents that will be uploaded. It's not on Classroom yet, so I can't see it in the class format, but I want to show you this reading. It says jigsaw reading. Usually, jigsaw reading is where we assign a different article to a different student. So you would work with each other. You would tell each other what you have read about. This is really actually a good English practice, because when people ask you to, okay, talk in English, you go like, what do I talk about? So reading something and talking about that reading to someone else is actually a good practice where you can improve your English. You can level up your English. Well, you are at home and we don't have the opportunity to put you in groups and do this activity in a jigsaw format, but maybe you can still do this within your house. There are 3 articles in this document. Maybe you can ask your partner, you can ask your bored teenager, you can ask someone who can read your chat. It can be a classmate, it can be a friend, to read one of the articles, and then you read the other one, and then you talk to each other about those articles, okay? But if there is no one around, of course, you are going to do it yourself. So there are 3 articles. Student A was about migration in Auckland becoming more diverse than London. Okay, we experienced this ourselves too. The second one is about, again, immigration preferences. Okay, and the third one is about evidence-based debate needed on migration, some point of view, because some people are against migration, some people are for migration. Okay, so these are some ideas that can get you to think and to talk. So there's an activity at the very end. So you can do that while you read those articles on your own. You can take notes. This is very good to for a summary exercise. You can take notes, and then looking at your notes, you can talk to someone about those articles too. After you have finished this, in the last page, my notes are here. But this is not an answer key. This is just an example of how you can take notes. Please do that after you have read the articles and after you have taken some notes, okay? Don't just jump into the last page. And try to use this activity as interactive as possible. And you can also talk about these articles in your live meetings with your teachers, okay? There's two other documents, some vocabulary. Again, you can use this as self-study, and pros and cons about immigration. You can again use this as a self-study activity. The pair work activity is a speaking one. Again, you can use those speaking questions with a friend, with your partner, with your family members to talk about in English. Okay, or you can ask a friend to have a video chat with you, or maybe you use those in your live meetings with your classes. Okay, so but all these will help you prepare for next week's reading assessment. Because when you take a reading test, and it happens to everyone, people who take even like the international exams like IELTS, the difficulty of an exam has actually two sides. If you know about the topic, the reading text becomes easier. If you don't know anything about the topic, the reading text becomes more difficult. Okay, so if you do all these activities, that means you'll be ready for the reading assessment. Will be done. You will be ready to go. Okay, that is it from me for this beautiful Friday. I hope you enjoy your weekend and you use your time to improve your English. See you.